Hello everyone, I am back and this is part 2 of consumer decision making. So how consumers make decisions, right? Meaning how do they purchase and the services that they actually spend money on, okay? Now, once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, post your comments, share. And if there is a business topic that you would like for me to cover, make sure you indicate that down below in the comment section. Okay, let's go on and proceed to part 2. Motivation. And remember, this information is coming from me as well as ICEV. All right, so let's talk about motivation. I'm going to read you the definition of motivation pertaining to the business world. All right. Energizing force which causes action to satisfy a need. Satisfy a need. Okay. Now, here we go. About 2 months ago, almost 3 months ago, there was a need for hand sanitizer, right? Stores were running out of sanitizer. They were running out of toilet paper because of this COVID-19 pandemic. Now, I'm not sure if because of the hype and the scare, not just the hype, it is a scare and it's facts. People have passed. I actually have a cousin-in-law that just passed, and we do believe that it was caused by COVID-19. He did have some underlying pre-existing conditions. However, once he got that COVID-19, boom, that took him out. So I just want to let you guys know this is not just the hype, it is facts. People are dying from it, and they have died, and more will die. More will die because, as you know, we've stopped hibernating in the house, right? We've stopped quarantining, and we're out and about, and some people are living dangerously. They're just out, and I understand situations occurred, and we all forgot about the COVID-19. And some things are worth dying for. I get it. We all get that. However, because of that incident, people have been motivated to go out and protest for the human rights of all individuals. Blacks, browns, and everybody else. Now, what motivates me is my makeup, as you all know. And these Lee press-on nails, I'm still afraid to go to my nail tech. So I haven't been going to the spas. I've been basically doing my own spas. And let me just tell you, this is some work. Although the spas have opened back in my area, they are open. I'm just being cautious. I'm being cautious. Now, if they sold wine or alcohol like they did in Texas at that spa that I used to be a member, customer, consumer of, I would take my risk because because I do believe that alcohol helps to fight this COVID-19. I'm just speaking facts. That's just me. However, there aren't any spas in my area that serve alcohol, wine, or anything. So I'm just going to sit back and do these things myself. So, but my makeup motivates me. It motivates me to get up and go out and do what I need to do. And that's what it does. So makeup is motivation to me. Now, attitude. So the attitude is how we as consumers view the products, right? what we like about them, what we dislike about them. For example, some people, women, we have like, how can I say it? Okay, so here's a good example. If you have Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works, some women prefer Bath and Body Works over Victoria's Secret, and it could just be their attitudes towards it. Maybe it's because one, let's say if we're talking about the, let's see, if we're talking about the creams, it may be that Victoria's Secret creams last longer, the smell lasts longer than Bath and Body Works, or the shower gel for Bath and Body Works, it suds more, it makes more bubbles or whatever, it cleans the body better. But it's all on our attitudes towards individual products, individual services. Just like I compared and contrast the spas here where I live, which they don't serve wine, versus the spa that I used to go to when I lived in San Antonio, Texas, that does serve wine. To me, that's a plus. Okay, beliefs. That is how you perceive, so how the consumer perceives how well the product is, how it performs. Same thing like I just said with Victoria's Secrets, Bath and Body Works. Or let's say for the men, let's say, let me see, what do you guys like? Okay, there are some men that they don't like football, but they may like basketball. So therefore, they may attend a Bears or a 49ers football event and purchase attire. Whereas the same thing for if it's the Chicago Bulls or the LA Lakers, they may purchase attire. And let's say if you have two brothers, one likes the Bulls, one likes the Lakers, and both brothers decide to take the other brother to their favorite team's basketball event. Well, brother A may not buy a Lakers shirt because he's a Bulls fan, whereas brother B may not buy a Bulls shirt because he's a Lakers fan. And that's just how it goes. So their beliefs. Culture. Okay. What culture is, the definition in the business world is set of symbols, rules, and values which are formed by a homogeneous group of people that transmits to the next generation. So that transmits their beliefs or their culture, to the next generation. A good example of this may be, and I'm just going to talk about this because this is current events. So a lot of these hate groups like the KKK and Antifa. Usually what happens is they pass this on to their children, and then the children passes on to the children, and then the children's children passes on to the next generation. Same thing with, let's say, food that your great-grandmother may have cooked. So, for example, great-grandma may have made pumpkin pie, and pumpkin pie is served every Christmas, no matter what. No matter if it's at great-grandmother's house, grandmother's house, daughter's house, son's house, pumpkin pie is going to be served. This is their culture, right? So the great-grandmother started it, the grandmother does it, the mother does it, the children do it. Reference group. These are groups to which an individual looks as a source of personal standards. So, we're going to talk about current events. The NAACP. This is a specific group that have certain standards, specific standards. Believing in blah, 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 and this is how it should go. Boom, 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 boom. Family. We all know what family is. So, as a consumer, let's say everyone in the family likes, how can I say this? Macaroni and cheese. Okay? So, you have mom, dad, and 2 children. They all love macaroni and cheese. So, when they go grocery shopping, they're always going to get macaroni and cheese. Let's see. Family lifestyle. Now, what this pertains to is different stages of family experience, such as marriage, birth, and retirement. Here we go. So, let's say grandma. Okay, here we go. So, grandmother was born at Oak Park Hospital, right? And then mom, which is the daughter of grandmother, she and her husband are expecting a baby. And they've made the decision that they're going to have their child birth at where? Oak Park Hospital. And let's say when that child, let's say her name is Susan. Susan and her husband marry. And when they're expecting, they make the decision to have their baby born where? In Oak Park. At Oak Park Hospital. So that's a good example of family life cycle. And that concludes segment 2 of how consumers make decisions. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, post your comments, subscribe, like, share. Sharing is caring, right? I told y'all I want to bring my personality to this table here, right? All right, so I'm going to get out of here and enjoy the rest of the day. The sun is shining. It's very pretty out. Perfect weather, not too hot. It isn't cold. The wind isn't blowing. But that's all I can say. And I'm going to go and do me. Now you do you. And don't forget how your soon-to-be consumers will make their decisions. Or if you already have a business, how your consumers make decisions. Okay. Love you guys. And toodles.